Alrighty, leaving the port of Tacoma. We got a little over just about 2 hours to drive. We can drive 24 hours a day, so we can drive at night here in Washington, according to my permit, as long as we are under 12 foot wide. We are under 12 foot wide. We got lights on. We got blinking, flashing lights. We got flags, we got banners. We got the permit. We got the paperwork. So we're driving 120 miles to Ellensburg, Washington. We already have a parking spot waiting for us. So we are good to go. I will make it to the other side of Snoqualmie tonight. Otherwise, if I couldn't drive at night, I'd be staying here with a fellow Valley driver who was very kind to help me put my my chains and binders on. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir.
Turn at the first right onto Lincoln Avenue.
So that's always nice when somebody decides for no other reason. Shit. Yeah, there goes my printer. Damn it, I forgot to pull it down. Well, that's broken. Ah, crap. All right, well, it is what it is. All right. So our permit for Washington is a 30-day permit. So it'll cover wherever we need to go with whatever load within certain parameters. I think 15 foot 6, 16 foot high, 15.6 wide, something like that. So we are good to go. We don't have to worry about getting new permits. We can run with this permit. That is a pisser. My printer fell down and is probably broken beyond repair. Damn it. Oh well, things happen. I said, I forgot to put it down when I needed to print something out. So we have two John Deere 6145 tractors. We're taking these out to Ritzville, Washington, which is basically 232 miles to the east. So we're going to do 120 miles today, about 120 miles tomorrow, a little bit under 120 miles tomorrow. We'll deliver in the morning. Then I can get myself to a Thermo King repair shop, get the APU looked at and working properly. Wish I would finish this construction on this road, because I'm tired of the bumpy to bump on here. So, Tacoma, Washington, we were just at the, excuse me, the port of Tacoma. We actually got in and out pretty quickly, and I had a little bit of time for a little BS.
Turn left onto I-5 north towards Seattle.
You know, a little bit of a chit chat with a fellow driver. So, you know, that helps to relieve the stress a little bit of the day. Whoops. But we are basically 9 foot wide. We're just a couple inches wider than legal, which is 8'6". So we do need to have flags and lights and banners and a permit. Like I said, we got the 30-day permit from the last load coming in. So we are good until February 24th. So not too bad. It definitely makes, you know, getting this load a little bit easier.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
And I'll feel a lot better when I get off this rough, chopped up construction
Right curve
here.
ahead.
If I turned right here, that'd take me down to a Love's, but that Love's going to be crowded. It's not going to be any parking there. I can't buy a parking spot there. So I ain't even going to try. We're just going to go straight to Ellensburg, Washington. We already have a spot waiting for us for the night. I reserved this parking spot, so we are good to go. I get on the other side. I get on the east side of Snoqualmie, which is definitely what I want to do. And I'm also basically halfway to my stop for delivery tomorrow. That way I can get up, deliver first thing in the morning, get myself to the Thermo King repair shop, get my APU fixed so I don't have to run the truck in order to cook for heat. Well, the heat will go without it, but I don't have to worry about, you know, the battery being drained. You know, it's just a lot easier to, especially to cook, when I don't have to, you know, take a stick and poke on the accelerator to keep the engine running. All right. Man, it's 46 degrees outside. Why are you dressed like you're going to the Arctic? I mean, dang. So So we'll get back onto I-5. We'll get off onto Washington 18. That'll take us up to I-90. We'll take I-90 all the way to Ellensburg. Where we will park it for the night. We'll get a shower. We'll get we'll make some dinner. We'll bed down for the night. And roughly 6 a.m. we will get going. We'll get to our delivery just around 8 o'clock. That way, any kind of safety meeting they have or any kind of other thing they already got going on, we will, give them a little bit of time to do their thing. So we're not getting there and waiting. That's what I don't want to do. I'd rather give them an hour, delay my departure a little bit, get there, get it done, bing, bang, boom.
Half a mile, turn left onto I-5 north towards Seattle.
And like I said, then we will find out where they want me to go for the APU. And then according to my manager, I'm not going to have anything until Monday. So when I do get to where I'm going to stop for the night, I'll give her a call, let her know, hey, this is where I'm stopping, blah, blah, blah. I might have a little bit of a delay Monday morning, but we'll see. We will see. And if I get there early enough in the day, hey, this is where I stopped, she might actually find me a load to pick up Monday, but have it for me on Friday afternoon. Which would be, kind of the ideal. I think that's the screens of the camera lens is a little bit dirty. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's a little better. Sorry about that. Didn't realize I had smudged the camera lens. That should be a little bit better. At least you don't think you have cataracts. All right, so 2 John Deere 6145 tractors with a cab on it, so it's all got a full glass enclosure for the operator. 9 foot wide. They weigh 17,500 pounds, so we have 35,000 pounds on the truck.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Wow, that was a short light. What was that really necessary? Was that truly necessary for you to do that? Wow. Well, proof that near any big city you're going to have your fair share of jerks. Angie, how you doing? So a little bit of driving into the night, which I normally don't like doing. I don't know why you're not in bed yet, Angie. Isn't it past your bedtime? I mean, what? It's after 9 o'clock. Why aren't you in bed? Metal Music Maniac. How you doing, Harry? Yeah, so 5 o'clock for me out here on the West Coast. Out here in Tacoma. We are, I said, we're going to head to Ellensburg, about 120 miles away from the port of Tacoma. Fourth gear. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jeff Wright. Yeah, pretty much anywhere on the West Coast, in my opinion. I lived in Bremerton, Washington for 1 year back in 1979. Now, granted, I was 8 years old. It wasn't the. It was already known to be a hippie and pretty knuckleheaded kind of place even back then. But it's a million times worse now, in my opinion. That's why the closest I'm going to get is Northwest Montana, and that's as close as I want to get. I have no reason to enter Idaho. I'll have no reason to go back into Washington except for work. I'm definitely not doing it for any kind of enjoyment. The same reason why I left Maryland. No reason to go back there for anything, except there's only 4 things I go back to Maryland for. Crab cake, Polak Johnny's Polish sausage, a snowball, and Royal Farms fried chicken. Those are the 4 things I go back there for besides work. If I have to take a load there, I'm stopping for one of those things. Yeah, but we were saying we're going to go up here. We're getting on I-5 northbound towards Seattle. We're going to get off onto Washington 18, which is going to take us more westerly away from Seattle up to I-90. And we're going to take I-90 all the way over to Ellensburg. And that's where we're going to park for the night. We've already paid for a reserved parking spot, so we are good. I do not have the time on my clock to make it all the way. Way to go, jerk. Wow, another idiot. I do not have all the time that I need to actually get back to Ritzville, where I spent last night. It's 232 miles to Ritzville. I need approximately 4 hours. I do not have it, especially given the traffic that I got to deal with and the fact that I'm limited to 60 miles an hour. Yes, like I said, we got our 2 John Deere tractors. 6145 is the model number. We're taking that all the way back to Ritzville. But we're not going to be there tonight. We'll get there first thing in the morning tomorrow. All right. Now we got to deal with I-5, here in Tacoma, heading up to Seattle. So traffic. It's 5:25 right now. So we get to deal with rush hour traffic. This is an oversized load, only by about 6 inches. But we still need to be on permits. Need to have flashing lights, banners, flags, a permit. But other than that, we are good. All right. Looks like most of the traffic is going south, so should be pretty good. This EQC right here with that green sign, Emerald Queen Casino.
2 miles. Keep right onto I-5 North.
So we can merge here without hitting anybody. That's always a good thing. Now this weigh station was open earlier. I'm hoping that it's not open now, but more than likely it will be, so we'll probably be going into the weigh station. Boss Creek. They probably pronounce it Hillaboss out here, but I'm from Baltimore, we would say Hillaboss. So like I said, maximum speed limit.
Keep right onto I-5 North.
Maximum speed limit in Washington State for trucks, 60 miles an hour. Everywhere. Looks like it says closed to me, so that's it. Yep, red light says closed. We are going to Ritzville. Hello, Melanie. Prefer England or PNW? For what? I don't know what you are referring.
In half a mile, keep right onto I-5 North.
I don't know what you mean by England or PNW. You have to clarify that for me. All right, rest area. There's still a few places to park there, but we are not stopping there. I need a shower.
Keep right onto I-5 North.
And since I already paid for the parking spot, I'll be damned if I don't get to it. Oh, okay, sorry. New England versus Pacific Northwest. Well, like I said before, I have lived in Bremerton, Washington, right on Puget Sound, back in 1979. I enjoyed it.
Take exit 142A on the right, onto WA 18 east toward Auburn.
I do like the area, but I am a Yankee. I'm a Southern Yankee. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So, but I do like New England.
Right curve ahead.
A lot of my mannerisms, my turns of phrases,
Limit reduced ahead.
you know, a lot of that is New Englandish, you know, early 13 colonies,
Exit on the right. Onto
you know,
WA18.
you know, type attitude. So I like Maine a lot. And that's a kind of hard thing to think, but if I really had to say Pacific Northwest or New England, Washington or Maine, I'd probably have to go with Maine. It's not much better or worse, it's just a slight preference more to Maine. All right, he slowed down a little bit to let me in. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. All right, this guy's having an issue. I don't know what that's about, but he probably had a problem with his tarp. But he did have some flashing lights out there so people could see him. So I do appreciate that.
Steep downgrade ahead.
Right? But like I said, I'm originally from Baltimore. I'm temporarily, by necessity, out of Marietta, Georgia, on the northwest side of Atlanta. But my stated goal and what I am working toward with savings is to get up to near Kalispell, Montana, right near Lake Flathead, northwest corner of Montana. That's where I will be buying some land and retiring to. But I still have ways to go for that. But that is what I will be doing eventually. I was hoping to be there earlier already, but circumstances and the way things happen will do things. Hey, TJ Jones, the Bull of the Woods. How you doing, sir? So 110 miles to go. We have 3 hours and 38 minutes on our drive clock and our 14-hour clock for work during the day. So we got the time to get there. We got the space waiting for us. So we are not too worried. Now, if I did not have the delay I had, fucking idiot. That was just completely right. I couldn't even reach the horn. This guy driving without any lights on. Turn on your lights! I mean, brain dead. Absolutely brain dead. I got to yell out the window over traffic at 35 miles an hour to tell him to put his lights on. Oh my God. And people wonder why truck drivers have bad attitudes. It's stupid stuff like that. You see the lights on the other vehicles. You know you can't see the vehicle in front of you as well. You don't see any white light on his bumper. Maybe that should be a little bit of a clue. You need to turn your lights on. Oh my goodness. I gotta yell out the window. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. It really is. I mean, I'm not trying to claim that I'm perfect. I'm not. I'm far from perfect. There's a million other things and people between me and perfection. But at least I know how to turn a light on when it gets dark. I gotta yell out the freaking window to turn the lights on. Oh man. It's crazy out here. Man, it really is. Well, I believe, dope, marijuana is legal in this state, so maybe I should chalk it up to that. I don't know. Maybe his mind was on other things like brain surgery or how to build the next missile that's going to take a spaceship to Mars. Maybe he's thinking about some really highly intellectual stuff, and he forgets little stuff like that. Maybe that's what's going on. I doubt it, but maybe. Why would you do that? Jackass. It's not like you didn't see my truck. Oh my goodness. This is why I hate being in a city. Precisely for things like that. Not only endangering their lives, they're endangering my life. If you want to kill yourself, run yourself off this bridge. Don't involve me. And these are not the people that are from other places. These are the people that live here that do that. You know where the exit is. You know how to get in line behind other people. No, we're going to drive like a jerk just so I can be in front of the big truck. All right, now that we're past that nonsense, maybe we can have a little bit of common sense, stay in our lane and not do stupid stuff. I'm not holding out any hope, but that it is a possibility that could happen. Like I said, so we get to an hour and 50 minutes still to go. So that took a little bit longer because of the traffic lights, because of the slowdowns for the exit ramps. So a little bit longer, but we still have plenty of time to get where we need to go. We have about an hour and 40 minutes extra time to drive in and work, period. So we are safe on that. Yep. Set the old cruise control and just let it roll, baby. Let it roll. Wish I could see that last beacon just a little bit better, but I can see it, so we're okay. You see the flashing light on my hood, so the beacon lights that are on the tractor itself, they're working. The beacons that I have on the widest point of the load, all four of those are working. I have to trust that the beacon I put all the way on the back is still working. I can't see it, but there you go. All my other lights appear to be just fine. So we should be good for the next hour and 50 minutes. We are carrying 35,000 pounds, so we are sitting just about 70,000 pounds for the truck, the trailer, the load, all my garbage, and my fat butt. Yeah, you live here, you know this lane ends. Why would you get up next to a truck anyway? Thank you. All right, so maybe I can stop having some aggravation tonight, or today, period. It's been non-stop. Brad Parks, always good to have you, my friend. So we're going to get out here past Maple Valley, here on Washington 18. We're going to get over top of Tiger Summit. After we do Tiger Summit, go downhill. We'll meet up with I-90. We will take ourselves over past Snoqualmie, North Bend, up and down Snoqualmie Pass, Clay Elum, and then, of course, out to Ellensburg. And hopefully you will understand that I've done this route enough that it's kind of memorized. You know, 20 or 30 times doing the same road, you kind of memorize those things. So, well, Brad, besides driving into the night, which I don't like doing, we're doing okay. You know, we lost 3 hours this morning with bad addresses and improper equipment. Mr. Stephen Huber, how are you, sir? We are doing good out here in Washington. On your way to Baston. Well, I hope you like that. Like I said, you know, I lost 3 hours this morning because people didn't want to use their brain. So that means I got to Tacoma just about 3 o'clock instead of at noon. So that means I'm getting over here 3 hours later. And I could have actually gotten all the way to Ritzville and parked at that Love's for the night at a fairly decent time. So I would have had to drive 1 mile in the morning to make my delivery. Ah, well. What, you know, up to Oregon from Dallas. Not too bad. Yeah, last time I came through LeGrand, I had to stop there for the night because they had the pass shut down from LeGrand on further down to Boise. But that was a nice, fun winter drive the next morning. It was rather pleasant. Set my cruise control again. Oh, pardon me. But tonight, hopefully, because we are heading eastbound, we should not have a whole lot of issues for the next 100 miles. Fingers crossed. So we're going to go ahead and let this off here. And because, you know, you're really not going to be seeing much except, you know, blinding headlights and a little bit on the road and listen to me yammer on. You can wait till tomorrow for that. So, like I said, a nice little evening drive, and then we are done for the day. Yes, we are stopping in Ellensburg for the night. If, you know, I am cooking dinner in the truck, but I may treat myself to a fish sandwich from the Arby's. So I may do that. Depends on how I feel. Other than that, we're having a good day, despite the problems. I feel good without the aggravation, but there we go. So, thank you all very much for coming in. I do appreciate you joining me. We will do, of course, a couple live streams tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Of course, I will be cooking, so you can turn in for that on the Facebook and on the and on YouTube. Cooking in the truck. I don't know what I'm going to cook, but we'll figure something out. And we'll see you all later. God bless. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Sister Lynn, at the last minute. So we'll see you then. Have a good night, all.